Hey y'all, Super Vinyl West here, and the missus.
Hey y'all.
Just visiting down here in Orlando, and well, we got Jim here too.
Hey Jim.
And so yeah, they're here in Orlando doing some vacationing, and me and my partner came down and decided to do some visiting and hanging out for the day and having fun, and we hit a couple record stores and ate some good food and had a good time, and it's been a really fun day, I think.
Absolutely, total blast.
Yeah,
groovy.
Hotter than hell, but
hey, you don't live in Memphis, man.
Yeah, that's true.
The palm trees help around here.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
So anyway, the first place we went to was a place called Rock and Roll Heaven. Pretty cool record store we found online. It's actually a pretty big place. They got it's sort of started out in a small room and it sort of expanded out both ways, and they had vinyl everywhere. They had tons and tons, and I spent most of my time in the dollar bin as my typical thing. So let's go ahead and get into showing some of these since I got a lot. The first thing we got here is Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. And as usual, as is my typical thing, I don't really know much about this. I just know the name Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and I figured for $1. Well, actually they were charging $1 a disc there, so
that's cool.
it was $2, but I like the artwork on that. Next thing we got, add to my Gordon Lightfoot collection. This is one I didn't have. This is from '86, so some of his later stuff. This is East of Midnight. I'm not really familiar with this one, so this will be a new one to me.
Oh, Mr. Platypus 9, Marty, he's a huge fan of Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, Derek loves him too. He's a very interesting artist, and something I got from my mom.
Maybe I haven't given him enough chance. I have to revisit him.
Okay.
And while we're on that, one of his early ones, I think this might be his second album. Did She Mention My Name? This is from '68, I think. Yeah, '68.
Sorry, we didn't really even go over what we found.
You're looking envious all of a sudden, what?
OG on United Artists.
Nice.
There's a reason I didn't do as much in the dollar bins. But I'm surprised you got such groovy stuff there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and show us what you got there.
Give us a couple.
Well, see, in my situation with that particular store, we have a lot of dollar bins to go to close to where we're at in Memphis. You know, so we're kind of getting to that point where the difference that I don't see is either new vinyl or sealed vinyl. So this place was really groovy for that. Trying to get some of these ones that people have said are essential, even if they're re-releases. I've been converted. Why not? I want to hear the music on vinyl. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is the Zombies Odyssey and Oracle 30th Anniversary Edition.
Nice.
That's one I still need to get myself.
Sure.
Time of the Seasons on it, and I made reference because Begin Now, oh my God.
I think it's Begin Here.
Begin Here? Okay. I misspeak sometimes, sorry about that, but the first one, man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, the kid in there in the record store, he says basically that that's the worst track, if you can say it's a worst track. So that was neat. Seal, kind of a repress. SF Sorrow, the Pretty Things. And there was some talk about a couple of these cats were like in some little garage band or something like that with Mick Jagger in his mom's house. So that was kind of cool. I want to read a little bit more about that. Mark Glasswork at Aftermath mentioned this band, so
cool.
And then for the missus, she's been wanting a Dell 19. I really didn't want to pay shipping, so I haven't found it where I can pick it up. But you know, Chasing Pavements, Adele's just a gorgeous voice.
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I listen to 21 a lot, so.
I did make it to the dollar bins just a little while because you know I can't resist.
Yeah.
Found a couple. Let's see what else you got over there. But this one is J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Get Together. And these were all backup musicians for Elvis Presley. Okay. So I thought that'd be cool. Never saw it, and it's on Skylight Records. So that was cool.
Is that a Memphis label? Or is it?
I don't think so, but it's gospel singing. Skylight Light was a gospel, so you know these were. In fact, Elvis would use a lot of gospel backers. You know, different quartets, the Stamps, the Jordanaires, and some of that hymnal music, like the Jordanaires have one with Tennessee Ernie Ford. Beautiful music if you like that. So, but this is their attempt to go almost psychedelic in a way. So, what could be pop, psych, gospel?
All right. All right, Wes, you're up.
All right, so still in the dollar bin is we got Bill Withers, Still Bill. It's a classic.
Oh, that's cool how that opens
really
up.
Cool, nice little fold out there. Really cool. Of course, it's got Lean on Me on it.
Lean on Me, yeah.
Great stuff.
Love that.
To continue on, adding to my Christmas vinyl collection, we got Beach Boys Christmas album.
Cool.
Not sure. I think this is a little bit. This is not original. This is on a yellow capital label, which I haven't seen before, but
Nice.
interesting. Cool. And then another one, adding more to my Diodato collection. We got In Concert with Airtoe.
Oh wow.
That's a nice one. That's a CTI.
CTI.
You found a CTI and shrink in the dollar bin?
Yep, in the dollar bin.
Wow.
Those are hard to find, dude.
Yeah. So I've been finding a lot of Diodato lately, so it's been good for me.
This guy, he can move the boxes, and he's up on the knee. You see him sometimes. You're like, let's go to, you know, a boy's room. Did he leave? Go over to the new vinyl. He's leaning down. All of a sudden, you're seeing him with like boxes, holding them up.
Oh, see, you're looking underneath the floor tiles, and he's picking up boxes, right?
I know, that's exactly right. And that's what I do in town in Memphis. But
Yeah.
that's a good spot for it.
In Gainesville, we don't really have much of a dollar bin, so that's like heaven for me to be able to hit one of those. And if I had a week to spend there, I probably would spend a week and go through every single one there and find all the good stuff. But
I've never seen that one before, so that's good.
Should I go here with a couple?
Yeah, so go for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, one thing real quick I was going to share is we did hit one of those, what do you call them? Antique malls.
Okay.
I've been in so many and even have a little booth in one, but I can't remember what it's called. So I'm like, what's that place? Oh, Antique Mall. We love them, and you can sometimes see these like quasi record stores, if you will, you know.
On the way down, is that what you're saying?
On the way down.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You guys should hit the one in Micanopy on the way back. There's a really good record seller in there.
In fact, so the missus says she wanted to leave early next Saturday so that we can see some, because there's so many on the floor.
Oh my goodness, so many, yeah.
But this is some of the stuff that we found, and they were all different prices, kind of like either they were 1, 3, or 5. Sometimes they went up to as much as 10, and it was standard crate digging, but they were all marked.
Okay.
This is Stan Getz and Horace Silver, Pair of Kings. On Baronet Records. I didn't even know. And this one was $5 in the shrink. Baronet, maybe it was a label, I don't know. It's kind of look cool. That's clean, a very clean vinyl. Getz and Gilberti, I guess, is the one that I still can't find.
Okay.
So I want that. I know his name for that. And Horace Silver, like Dreams of My Father or something that Zach shows a lot. So I figured them together would really be cool.
Cool.
This was I Am the Blues, Willie Dixon. Actually, Zach has shown this recently, and he got it for next to nothing. But I did give 10 for this today.
Nice.
And actually, I picked up the wrong thing. I got that at the second store, which you'll talk about. But that's the ones that we got from the.
You're so weird.
Couple that we got from,
Okay, Johnny Winter. Promo.
From that little antique mall, yeah. Johnny Winter promo copy. It's a little beat, but it was promo, so love him. Ella sings Gershwin on this Summit label.
Nice.
Someone to watch over me is the lead track.
You like Ella?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
And this is that like slick.
Yeah, it looks like an import sleeve almost.
In fact, it is.
Summit.
So it is from. I eat too much time here, but made in Australia. So actually, that's
cool.
a pretty cool label to show, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, that was a $5 bill at this little antique mall. But I thought every day of the week, I put that in a Blake sleeve when I get home. And I just love her voice. She's up there with like Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, if you love that. So
absolutely.
Was amazed to find this. Freddie King featuring Eric Clapton and all new material.
A blues guy.
Nice.
Just amazing. And some of the vintage photos of Eric with Freddie. You know, they make a big deal out of Freddie training or it's Albert training Stevie Ray Vaughan and BB training Eric, but I didn't know he was with Freddie King. So Nathan trying to pick up some more Freddie King. The missus was amazed with this. This is James Brown, original on King. It's a mother.
It's a mother. It's a mother.
That was the $10. That was the $10 we got. But
I would have dropped 10 on that too.
yeah, so,
no problem.
Yeah.
this was a hell of a find even for $10.
Yeah.
Cool.
Original. In good condition, it'll look fantastic in the Blake.
Yeah.
And this, I think Derek said was like he put this in that the mother contest or protector to you, that Memphis in Maine contest, because he just loves this one. So I can't wait to play it. Not the stuff of James that I'm familiar with. I love the Please Please Me, Try Me, It's a Man's World, you know, the ballads. So.
All right.
And I think that's all we got there. So.
All right.
I still have some more.
Continue on with my dollar bin finds.
Okay.
Got, another 2-disc one is the Steppenwolf Live.
Nice.
From 1970, I believe, is when this was recorded.
Wow.
Live.
Magic Carpet Ride, right?
Yeah, there's Magic Carpet Rides on here, Born to Be Wild, The Pusher, Monster, Tighten Up Your Wig, you know, all the good stuff. I love Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna save this one for a little later.
Okay. This one I like for sure.
An interesting one I found. I'm not sure what it is. We got Mom's Mabley on stage on Chess Records.
Chess.
Never seen that one, but Mom's is great. On Chess.
She's funny.
It says the funniest woman in the world. So.
And raunchy too at times. You can get down with it.
That's by Red Fox is saying she's the funniest woman in the world. He knows what he knows.
For sure.
Fun to spin that. Next one we got a Corey Hart here, Fields of Fire. This is more of my 80s stuff.
Doesn't this kind of, I've never seen this album, but doesn't that kind of put you in mind of like a YouTube type presentation?
It does have very much of a YouTube sort of vibe to it.
Okay.
If he sounds
like something
him,
I'm still looking for. I'm looking for more YouTube, but that's cool.
What do you say? Is that the guy from Lost Boys?
Let in your video, once you spin that, let us definitely highlight whether that was a keeper or not.
All right.
I didn't see you got that one. Is that the guy from Lost Boys?
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
So.
Go. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah. Like I said,
if somebody knows, put it in the comments.
I tend to buy stuff I don't know. I just buy it because I like the way it looks.
Sure. Sure.
Next thing we got is an ECM.
You're doing all right. Well, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
On these.
Got Keith Jarrett, Staircase, 2 LP set.
Cool.
Of course, you got the ECM label there.
Oh, nice.
One of those, and one that people have been showing a lot lately, the Cone concert, Keith Jarrett.
Oh, yeah. Is that an import then?
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is U.S.
But
pressing.
but the concert was in Cone.
Yeah, the concert was in Cone.
Okay. That's
amazing. I think there's a story behind this about how he was just playing around and they recorded it. And so.
Nice. It looks intense.
Interesting.
Nice.
You can go ahead and hit a few more.
All right. So I actually was at that dollar bin, which was a good dollar bin, and got some more. In fact, found Exile. I think it's they've used some more of that progressive country that we've been digging lately, you know, and Seal. And it's Benny Hill, Words of Music, another vintage comedy.
Yeah.
If you know with raunchy adult humor. Amazing. And I used to love watching his show. I was too young to be looking at that probably, but that's not for children. That's not for children. WCBS FM 101 History of Rock, the 50s. You know, like Summer 481. I'm a very big fan of
50s.
And this was in Shrink, 2 albums. These 2 albums, you know, very clean.
Nice.
And it was Collectibles, which is a label that I have like 1 or 2 albums on, and they're fantastic pressings. Collectibles record, which is out of Narberth, Pennsylvania. And this last one, Climax Blues Band. Never seen this one, but
it looks a little risque over there. What's going on?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. I have a few of theirs, but not that one.
Nicky Hopkins on acoustic piano, by the way. Fantastic stuff.
It looks a little risque over
All
there.
right, next up we got changing gears here a little bit.
All right.
This is some sort of late 90s hip hop as a soundtrack to Gridlocked, one of Tupac's movies.
Did you see Suge Knight and that let you know as a hip hop fan that that's an album to get?
What do you say?
Executive producer Suge Knight.
I don't know if it's necessarily an album to get. I mean, I bought most of the stuff on CD when it was new.
Okay.
Just any of the Death Row stuff.
Sure.
It's good. I think there's one Tupac track on here. I think my CD might have another one, but definitely keeping that for my Tupac collection. Anyway.
Sure.
Just since it was a movie he was in, and there's also some of his music on there.
He's been prolific after Even Death. I just didn't know they were on vinyl. I like him.
Yeah. He's really misunderstood, I think. There's a lot more to him. He was classically trained as an actor and stuff. And
Talented.
yeah, very talented.
I was jealous seeing this because that's a great find right there.
Yeah, this is, I probably don't know what I have here, but this is Joe Tex, Live and Lively.
Nice.
Or Live and Lively. On the Atlantic.
The only thing is you
Orange.
have to wait until the last track on side 2 to get the big hit, right? It should be the lead track, Skinny Legs and All. Man, this is a real soul classic.
All right.
And it's about a $75 to $100 album. That's in good condition. Good find there.
Yep. Awesome.
Nice, nice.
And this next one is something, this was not in the dollar bin. This one was $8, but something I passed up at a thrift store a while back, and then I started seeing people show it in the vinyl community, and I had to pick it up. I was going to drop $8 on this Synergy Chords.
Nice. Oh,
this
cool.
is somewhat electronic music, sort of, not necessarily like dance music, but electronic music.
Very nice.
Electronic, sort of new agey kind of music, but I was willing to give it a shot anyway.
Sure.
Cool.
And when we find it next, we'll give it a shot too.
Okay.
All right.
Had this and Sucker Funk. If you know anything about this, Sucker Funk's Perfect Tense were fantastic, and he was talking about soul funk and gospel funk, and some of those gospel funk.
Some of the gospels is great.
And I was hoping that he knows something about this, or that this is something like that. Is the Hugh Porter Gospel Singers on Palace? I think he says something about Palace as a label.
Hugh Porter.
And it says soul stirring hymns.
Okay.
So that's one. Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper.
Oh, Pepper. Next Plateau Records.
That was cool.
High Cool, Vicious. These are some we picked up on
a little bit beat
along the way down. But that was a neat label for
Next
Salt and Pepper.
Plateau. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
And so you guys know B.W. Stevenson. He did My Maria. And this is another one of his.
What does that say? Calabasas?
Calabasas.
Calabasas.
Stony Edwards, Mississippi on my mind. He just kind of looks cool to the missus. She hands me this. It's in drink.
He just looks too happy. So that he is.
Maybe he's a little stony.
Found this one. This one is absolutely awesome. Apparently Johnny Winter has a new album out. In fact, 2011. There's a lot of duets, and it's called Roots. It's Here. Just love him. Finally found Legend.
Bob Marley.
Best of Bob Marley. Had this on CD for years. Wanted it on vinyl. So I was happy to find that.
Beautiful. Oh.
All right.
I'll switch gears.
Yeah, switching gears.
Up here. So after we got done there at the Rock and Roll Heaven, we tried to go to another record store where they were closed. So we found a third place that was open and ran back up there, and turned out it was a pretty cool store. They had a lot of new stuff, and they did have some old stuff also as well. And I picked up a few things. Back on the hip hop thing, this is K9 Posse, just some classic sort of late 80s hip hop, East Coast style stuff that I found a tape of this at a dollar store a long time ago, and just
K9 Posse.
Yeah. Nice.
They do. My favorite song on here is the first track. It's called "This Beat Is Military."
It's a promo copy.
It's got a very it is a promo copy.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that was a cool find.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love A Flock of Seagulls, at least their debut album. I found this. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm gonna give it a try. The Story of a Young Heart.
Jive, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Huh?
Yeah, they're on this label also.
Good label.
All right.
This is from '84.
Flock of Seagulls. I love it. Totally 80s.
Yeah, very 80s. A lot of people can't stand it.
Loving the 80s.
You love it though.
Yeah. Next up, we got a CTI. I just bought this because the album cover I found interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Don Sebesky with the Rape of Moro. El Moro.
El Moro. Okay. That is interesting. That looks cool.
Yeah, I picked it up. Maybe Dr. Deadwax can tell me if this is a good CTI or a bad CTI.
He would probably tell you there's no bad CTIs.
Okay. No, there's some bad ones out there. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of new things I picked up at that store. This is something I've wanted for a little while now. It's Kraftwerk's Computer World.
Oh, wow.
Definitely want to get some more Kraftwerk.
So we had one that was a bomb for us, and we just put it out there. We weren't a fan of theirs, and this is the one people answered back. Listen to this before you make your final
especially
decision.
the track Computer World 2. It's a great track.
Cool.
So
I think it was Autobahn that we just...
Yeah.
But they said this was the one to get, so that should be cool to listen to.
And it's so beautiful.
Yeah. glad to find that. And another new one here.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Surprised that I don't have any of this in my collection. I do not have any Curtis Mayfield at all, but
That's Kama Sutra label?
definitely got to pick it up. It's repressed, but it's repressed by Rhino, but I would imagine it was originally in Kama Sutra.
Nice.
Yeah. Classic
Yeah, you can know by the
Curtis Mayfield.
CKS.
Superfly.
That's
right?
the,
there it is. Kama Sutra, right?
Well, I was saying the letters, the first three letters.
Kurtom, okay. Kurtom.
Kurtom Records, CRS 8005.
CRS.
Very nice.
But yeah, just nice, $14
If it was
for
if it's
release,
Kama
it's
Sutra,
nice.
at one time it had a KS in it. If it was Kama Sutra, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This same one, the Impressions are on. It's a Buddha label as well. Kurtom.
Okay.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Oh, it's all the same then. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think the soul ones, were on Kurtom.
Nice.
And last but not least,
All right.
Jim and the Missus were generous enough to gift me with one of their favorites. This is the Electric Mud, Muddy Waters. Classic stuff here.
Nice.
So this is one I've wanted for a while. Was hoping it would come around for me, and in a way it did. But thanks y'all. Really appreciate that. Really cool that you got that for me.
Oh, nice.
Very well.
Yeah, very.
So
Thank you for hosting us, by the way. Hosting us in
definitely. A couple more I'll run through kind of quickly here. We had Shadow of Night live. This is Raw and Alive in the Cellar, Chicago, 1966. They do my favorite version of Gloria. So got my Mojo workings on that.
Is that an original?
No, I don't think so. It's on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
So
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
I just got to the point where I just want to hear some of these things, so can't find them. But some days it's supposed to have a good reputation,
Yeah.
Acapella session with the Shells on Candlelight. This is an old one, like doo-wop. It looked like say 58 or 90.
Yeah, it looks like some private press kind of thing.
Yeah, so that looked like it could be cool for $1.
Yeah.
Chess Jazz Master Series. Luke Donaldson, he has that, I think it's Possum Head or something like that. And you can't go wrong with the chess. So
Yeah.
that was
That
neat.
looks like it would be good. Yeah, definitely going to be getting some Elvis on here in the next couple days. Thanks again, you guys. You guys are too nice.
Cool.
Now the last couple here, Benjamin Britten, this is Argo, 1965 sealed copy.
A little classical one.
And yeah, I'm not a fan. I got this probably to put it on eBay, honestly, because it's an expensive album.
Sealed up.
Like Noah Floody is another one by him that's sought after. So I thought, man, that was amazing. Electric Flag, the band kept playing.
Nice.
Love Electric Flag, Michael Bloomfield. Amazing. The missus found that, and I was like, what? Okay, good.
Electric Flag is
The
awesome.
original Memphis Blues Brothers, Little Junior Parker and Bobby Blue Bland, and look who is in the middle of it.
All right.
What a cool
Little Elvis.
pressing and a cool picture.
Again with the
On
Elvis.
Ace Records.
Cool.
Elvis is everywhere. For $1, I found Ricky Van Shelton, Wild Eyed Dream. It's like, okay, some 80s country, worth a spin for $1. And then you came to Orlando with a gift for us. We've been looking for it for a long time. Put your kids away before I show them.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay.
Which is, 4000 series of Electra. And very 60s. In fact, you had saw us make a comment about wanting that album for a very long time. That's David Peel and the Lower East Side, by the way. So we really appreciate that. I haven't been able to find that yet, and I've been looking for a while. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool,
thank
yeah. Glad I could help you guys out.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go off and have a good time now. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.